I am a proud Polynesian man, and I have my religion and my culture. She's trying to take it away from me. It's classic British colonialism, and I don't like it. Queen Elizabeth, the reason why her hair looks like that is she had syphilis. Sign me
It
up.
was also the fashion to dye your hair with, well, urine.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. It's a good way to bleach your hair. Oh, Catherine the Great. Oh.
Oh my God! What else? What's?
She might have been known to have a relationship with a horse. History's a weird place. History is a weird place.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with
Yes, I
you?
would.
No, we don't. Make better life choices with your syphilis hair.
Actually, a lot of privies for castles would empty out into the moat.
Hashtag poop moat. That is the new hashtag.
Stop the stream. Go read a book.
Yeah.
Just as it has always been, when our memories of the ancient world fade into twilight, a new era dawns to fill the void, an unfamiliar path with a pulse of its own, a tempo not dictated by the labor of men, but accelerated by the rhythm of machines, launching the world into an age of bold innovation. From this cauldron of steel and sweat, a vision of prosperity emerged, harnessing the untold power of the elements, turning night into day, creating new designs that brought the world stage to the masses, and providing an experience that many had never imagined. The advent of mechanized warfare brought devastation like none the world had ever seen, providing a window of opportunity for some to dictate conformity as regimes spread their ideologies with a heavy hand, inciting the world to the brink of war. And yet, some chose a different path, and through their vision brought unique perspectives to the world. As singular proponents of free thinking remained, striving for peace in their endeavors to unlock the secrets of the universe, some of which would fill our hearts with fear and regret. And as this progress unfolds, the finite nature of our world becomes clear. Our survival, the survival of all the world's peoples, depends on our ability to coexist in peace. But this peace is tenuous. Although mankind will always look onward, yearning for more, searching for new boundaries, only to break through them, with the understanding that this world is one in which we all share, comes the responsibility of knowing that the decisions you make today will have a lasting impact on the generations of tomorrow.
guys, welcome. This is Aspire Plays. My name is Lucy,
My name is Jeff.
and today we're doing part 2 of the Civilization 5 Olympic Underdog Challenge, and we're doing an Olympic mod map. We're going to do a continuation, and here's, just in case you missed it, here's what happened last week.
I am a proud Polynesian man, and I have my religion and my culture. She's trying to take it away from me. It's classic British colonialism, and I don't like it. Queen Elizabeth, the reason why her hair looks like that is she had syphilis. Sign me
It
up.
was also the fashion to dye your hair with, well, urine.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. It's a good way to bleach your hair. Oh, Cat's in the grave. Oh.
Oh my god, what else? What's...
She might have been known to have a relationship with a horse. History's a weird place. History is a weird place.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with
Yes, I
England?
would.
No, we don't. Make better life choices with your syphilis hair.
Actually, a lot of privies for castles would empty out into the moat.
Hashtag poop moat. That is the new hashtag.
Stop the stream. Go read a book.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So
What
we're
is-
gonna go ahead and continue on as Tuvalu.
Tuvalu.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually, in the most recent events in the Olympics, the men's 100 meter, Tuvalu came in ranking 21st. So good job to Tuvalu.
Yay! Represent. Yeah, and we had just beat Japan a little bit at the end of the last episode.
Yeah. In the world
As far as
rankings.
points, we didn't
Yeah.
go ahead and take them down or anything like that.
No.
We don't really have a strong army or strong really anything. But we don't have the weakest one, so that's all that matters.
And again, we are playing on deity, so give us a break.
This is true. That's why you're playing it and not me. Because deity would have whooped my butt very quickly. And there goes syphilis, Elizabeth
Mm.
of England.
Oh, goodness.
What era are we in now?
1320. So let's see. Renaissance era.
All right, excellent. I don't know what that means to us, but with deity, our opposing civilizations actually start with 2 eras ahead of us.
They start with 5 technologies ahead of us. So
Yeah, so they're gonna smoke us out.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit to catch up. And
Yeah, a little
everything,
bit.
so we're doing all right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would have been conquered and done within like 20 turns had I been playing. So it's good to have an expert around.
And we started off with several natural wonders next to us. We got Mount Sinai here. We got El Dorado. So that initially we got 500.
Oh, did we take over El Dorado?
No, we didn't get El Dorado, but
Oh.
we were the first civilization to discover it. So we
Gotcha.
got the
I'm just
initial
saying
500.
we could take out Ormus and just own that.
I can try.
All right, and so just in case you're wondering, the game settings are place Polynesia, any victory condition, DD difficulty, quick speed, normal size, and Olympic world map. It's a mod that you can download from the Steam Workshop. Just in the spirit of everything. So if you see like in the bottom right corner, the map is revealing
The Olympic
pretty
rings.
little rings there.
Hey Jeff, can you turn up the Mac audio? Go about 3/4. Keep going. 3/4 of the bar. There you go.
It's our IT
Okay.
gremlin instructing us that we need to turn it up. Turn it up to 11.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Also, we're going to be doing a Steam code giveaway for Civilization 5 Complete, which includes all the DLCs. We have Gods and Kings and Brave New World expansion packs, along with all the other scenarios and civs and all the bells and whistles. In order to win that, you have to participate in the chat. And that's just free through the Twitch site or the Twitch app, however you're streaming in and joining us today. use the word Tuvalu at least once, and then stick around until the end, and we'll message you directly on Twitch. So just go ahead and engage. Type in Tuvalu. It has to be spelled correctly. I know it's kind of a tricky word, but if you look on, that's the capital of our city, our capital city here. So you can go ahead and just type that in when you chit chat with us.
Mm-hmm.
No purchase necessary. Terms and conditions don't apply, except for typing in.
The rules
Tuvalu.
are made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Just making up as we go along. And
It was a Whose Line Is It Anyway reference.
you kind of look like Drew Carey, so I guess that kind of works out.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well done.
Come on. There you go.
God, I haven't watched that show in forever. Is it even still on?
Yeah, they brought it back. It's
Is he hosting it still, or is it
No,
somebody else?
it's,
'Cause I know he's doing like Family Feud or something like that. Or
he's doing
Price is Right.
Yeah, he's doing Price is Right.
Right.
It's hosted by Aisha Tyler.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's I mean they brought back Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles and Wayne Brady. So it's
Can't go wrong with some Wayne Brady.
oh yeah. He needs to do more Folgers commercials. He was great in those.
Is he doing Folgers?
Yeah, don't you remember like during the I guess early 2000s he did some Folgers commercials. Best part of waking up.
See, I haven't watched like standard cable in forever, so I just watch like Hulu, so whatever's in that like 30-second blur.
Well, I mean this was like years ago.
Oh, it was before even Hulu then.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just fast forward to all the commercials. Now I'm gonna have to YouTube it after the show.
Wayne Brady and his golden voice.
You've seen him on the Chappelle Show? His little appearance there. I can't repeat a lot of
Yeah.
the skit that he was in. But,
Excellent.
mhm. If you're over the age of 18, I suggest you Google it after we're done streaming here.
Just watch the Chappelle Show.
Yeah, always watch the Chappelle Show. That's again, if you're over the age of 18.
Good legal defense.
Mm-hmm. So last week we had a whole bunch of sort of inappropriate, odd science
Sure.
or history facts rather.
History facts, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, did you run out or?
I got more.
No, I figured.
have you been researching?
Well, I researched a little bit about Wu Tan, the Chinese.
Oh, I can never pronounce it. I'm just gonna call her Lucy Liu from here on out, because that's what she looks like from Kill Bill.
Sure.
She's all like in the snow thing and
Gets the top of her head cut off.
yeah.
Um,
God, it's such a great series.
So Wu Tan was actually basically a former emperor's mistress, and then after he died, she married his 9th son, which he became emperor. Then he had a stroke, and she became the regent to the king or something like that. So basically she was the standing emperor. And I think eventually she was coronated as empress.
Really?
Yeah, and previous to her doing so, there hadn't been an empress in China for like 4 millennia. So that is one heck of a glass ceiling to break through.
Wow. That's intense.
Yeah.
No wonder she's representing
Yeah.
in the Civ game. I was always curious as to how they select which leaders to represent
Oh yeah.
the countries, you know?
Well, in the initial release of Civ, there were several city-states that were named after civilizations that were later made in, like, they were originally city-states and then they were later made into civilizations, like Poland was one of them.
Oh, they were a city-state?
Yeah, Krakow was originally a city-state, and then when they released Poland as an actual civ you could play as. They took out the city-state and just made it a full-fledged civ to play as.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Here goes Germany trying to start some stuff.
Just gotta play it cool. Be like, hey man, I'm just trying to live my life.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wanna start nothing.
Yeah. We're just gonna start trying to bully different people. Uh-oh.
Industrialization based.
Do we have any coal? That's a question. Doesn't look like it. No
Oh, coal. Who are we trading with then?
I'm like
Oh no, Tonga has some.
Tonga? Where?
Over to the right.
Right.
To the right. Up.
Coal?
What am I not looking at right there? See, this is my
This?
place. Yes.
The stone.
It's just regular stone.
Yeah.
Where the hell is it? How do we not have? But how the? When do we? I'll finish the sentence one day.
France is just having workers go through my territory.
I'm just making roads. Just pass it through.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here. You are too broke to be buying land. What are you doing?
Nah. I'll get it back.
I don't know. Look at how unhappy you are. People are just miserable over there.
That's one unhappiness. That's peanuts.
Peanuts.
Delicious.
Sorry, I have to snack. Low blood sugar. I get real cranky.
You know, Brazil nuts are actually mildly radioactive.
Those are the big ones?
Yeah. There was a
Now she's concerned.
well, like it's
Here,
only
you have that one then.
sure.
I think it's the last of them too.
It's only if you eat like pounds and pounds of them when you
Oh,
actually.
well. I don't know. This is 3 pounds. 3
But-
pounds, 8 ounces.
There was actually
And-
a
but it took me like a few weeks to do this, and
I think a while ago. What? No, like in the '60s or something. There was a CIA agent that was stationed in Brazil for whatever reason, and he came down with this mysterious illness, and they couldn't figure out why he was sick. So they questioned him about a bunch of like, where have you been? What have you been eating? What have you been drinking? And he said like every day he would go out and buy a sack full of Brazil nuts and just like munch on them while he was like undercover. And they eventually they tested the Brazil nuts and found out that each one was mildly radioactive because for whatever reason the plant absorbs a certain like isotope that's just naturally occurring, and it condenses it into the nuts. So it turns out the reason why the guy was sick is because he had radiation poisoning from eating just pounds and pounds and pounds of Brazil nuts every day.
I'm just like the Wikipedia of random nonsense.
Yep.
What the hell do you find out this stuff?
You know, Reddit. A wealth of knowledge.
I know, but it's like the most useless stuff in the world.
Yeah.
But you've like, I don't know. Bless your heart though.
Well, you know, it's like an earworm when you hear a song and you just can't get it out of your head. I mean, that's random facts.
Speaking of which, Taylor Swift. She's coming into I said it was earworm songs. Don't look at me like that. I know you're shaking your head over there.
Seth,
the IT gremlin.
Seth, are you telling me
He's
you
like
have
shaking
not
his head.
enjoyed
I
the
was just
lyrical
trying to figure out that
stylings
segue.
of
No,
Miss?
no. She's doing the F1 thing,
Sure.
or the
Right.
Formula, whatever the hell
Right,
that's
right.
going on
Yeah,
in
F1,
Austin
yeah.
soon. But you know how like her songs will play and it catches in your head and you can't shake it till
Oh.
forever.
Oh, Seth knows. Man,
Shake it off, shake it off. See, it happened again.
Seth loves Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm. And he's gonna say it's his little sister's CD. It's my little sister's. I swear.
I mean, we can.
It's not
You're wearing the shirt right now,
Mhm.
Seth.
mine. Mhm.
Taylor Swift, #1 fan.
Mhm. Aw, he's
I'm not gonna go on camera to prove you wrong, but
So you can't prove me wrong. Is that what I'm hearing?
Mm-hmm. Don't fight it.
Don't
fight it.
Don't fight the song that's in your heart, Seth.
Don't, yeah. It's not just in your head, it's in your heart. Seth is T-Swizzle's biggest fan.
Yep.
Confirmed. I mean, there's no way for him to prove otherwise, but he has a T-Swift tattooed on his body.
Yep.
There's a picture of her face.
Yep. It's
And
actually
then-
just it's right on his other cheek. It's of Taylor Swift's face on his face.
Oh, I thought you were talking about other cheek.
Oh,
Because then that one he can't prove. Like, he can, like, go ahead and just
I
swing
mean, I
his
don't
face
know.
over
I
and,
don't-
like, get on camera and show us that he doesn't have T-Swift on his face. But he wouldn't show his derriere to prove to us that he doesn't have, like, T-Swift in Old English font on his right buttocks.
Old English. Okay.
You know, like Thug Life.
I guess yeah.
Except for, like, Taylor Life.
You gotta keep
T-Swift Life.
you gotta keep your Taylor Swift tattoos classy, Seth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Beautiful,
broad,
beautiful calligraphy font.
Mm-hmm. Good Guy 20K says, if you take over Greece, can you rig the Olympics?
Ooh.
Oh.
I wish I could. Greece is not in the game.
Oh. Hmm.
I mean, we when we formulated the rules for the game, we just went with the most the countries that had the most
That are most represented.
most represented in the Olympics. So it just happened that Greece didn't have the most competitors this year.
Right. Although if you take over Brazil, maybe you can help them clean up the water, like through the pools.
Yeah, that
There's like a green pool
I
situation.
I have heard they've been having some problems with that.
Mm-hmm. Probably just need an abundant amount of cash for the whole Olympic rigging thing. This is true.
Yeah.
And with 320 gold, I don't think we can afford that. I don't think we can really afford to even buy certain tiles. But he keeps on going on there like it's payday Friday,
See, I
and he's
got
already
it back.
squared away his rent,
I've almost got 400.
making it rain on some tiles that don't even have really any resources.
Well, it's a D&D game. I got limited like land mass I can work with here. They're snatching it up. Look at France. He's found it
There's
all over the place.
Is there any way that isn't there like a culture thingamajogger where you can go ahead and spread your culture into somebody else's?
There are great people
Yeah,
that I can do.
that's. See, I don't play Civ 5 enough, but I know that there are concepts within it. I just don't know what they're called. So, but this guy knows everything,
Yeah, they're
including the STD status of most of the leaders within the game.
just a couple,
Mhm.
and that's just because historically they had to deal with that.
I know, but the fact that you know the history of it is it's still.
Well, I mean,
Baffling to me.
it's relevant to who they were as a person.
Did the gonorrhea really affect Queen Elizabeth's reign?
Oh yeah, syphilis will make you crazy.
That's what it is, syphilis, not gonorrhea.
Yeah.
I forget. I sucked in health class. Is there anything specific that you're working toward? Talk about your strategy here.
Well, Polynesia, because of its giant heads here, you get a lot of culture.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to just get my culture up so I can buy policies,
Right.
which should help with my score. Because really, I mean, that's what we're going for, is just to get our score up.
Yeah, Japan's catching up to you again, though.
Yeah,
And we have quite a ways to go with
Interested in a trade
catching up with
agreement
Washington.
yeah.
I'm just
mean-
going to throw out the obvious on the street,
Sure.
call you out on your
I get it.
things.
Let's not do a research agreement, buddy. Let's go
Does he not have any research that we want?
No, a research agreement just means like when it starts a timer for both civilizations,
Right.
and once that's done, both get a little tech boost. But it costs an initial amount of money, so I just kind of want to hold on that. And
Because we do not have money for a shopping spree.
But buying tiles so I can have more culture. That can be useful.
Okay.
More Maui. More.
We met Monaco.
This guy's got planes.
See, everybody's talking crap about each other, and they're like, "Hey, let's go pick a beef with somebody or whatever." But is anybody at war yet?
Well, let's see.
They've been talking about it. I know nobody's warring with us, but I mean, overall.
Ooh. So here's my military power. Here's Germany's military power. Ugh. Couple thousand times. Alright, that's all.
All right, thank you, Ryan Polly, for participating in the chat. Again, you can win you can enter yourself to win a Civilization 5 complete Steam key, which has all the bells and whistles of the base game, along with the DLCs. All you have to do is participate in the chat and use the keyword Tuvalu at least once. And then when you stick around to the end, we're going to randomly message you, randomly select someone to get a free copy of the game. So, which right now we're in the Steam version, you can mess with the Steam Workshop mods, and that's where we got this map, the Olympic map.
Yeah, you just drop it right into the folder and go
Boom.
mods.
And then you have all the fun rings.
Mhm.
When are the games over? Let me know.
Well, I have it on quick pace right now, so.
Oh no, sorry, I was talking about the Olympics.
Oh, the Olympic Games. Oh.
IRL. IRL.
I don't know. Do you know when the games end?
I think it's
It's only a few weeks long, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's like 2 weeks.
I mean, they're
Mhm.
I
they're
think it's
yeah
wrapping up this
they're
weekend.
they're closing out on the end of the Olympic Games.
Yeah, it's just like whatever like random bar or restaurant I'm in, they'll be playing it, and then I'm like, oh okay. Saw some ping pong yesterday.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Have you ever watched Olympic ping pong?
Yeah.
Dude, that stuff is intense for no reason.
Yep.
Homeboy's just sitting there with his paddle, holding the ball, staring at it like it's got the meaning of life inside of it. Like it's the snitch in Harry Potter.
Mhm.
And then he's just like, and like, they're smack talking.
I think
It was like China versus Japan. So I don't know either of those languages, but I'm sure there was some kind of like obscenity in there or something. It was really, really hilarious. What's wrong with the peanut bucket?
Oh, it's off.
there was
Yes.
I think
I'm a nibbly person.
ping pong might be actually one of the only sports that America hasn't actually medaled in, like ever.
Well, there's some tough competition there.
There
Those
absolutely
guys
is.
are like super intense. Now, if only Forrest Gump were a real person, then we would have a chance.
What? It's not.
Sorry. No. But Bubba Gump Shrimp is a real place, though. It's
It's
delicious stuff.
Very real.
Mm-hmm.
Great sciences. That'll work. Let's see. It's making great work.
I'm a gaucho. Take this from me, as my tongue explains it to you. For me, the earth is a small place and could be bigger yet.
That guy said.
Yeah. Internal trade routes. Auction. Yes, please.
What are we discovering next? Oh, it just automatically goes electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, sweet.
Yeah, I'm setting up my technologies where I just hold down shift and I can assign whatever path I want to go down. And it'll just automatically pick the
Oh.
shortest path.
See, I'm so basic on this game that like all the, like little nuances like that or whatever, it's completely lost on me. So you have your technology set on auto, but your workers and your ships, you like just.
Yeah, I actively
That's
am
neat.
actively am working with, yeah.
Nice.
had some coal. Bargo City States. What? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say nay on that one.
Ooh. Don't piss off Woo.
We've got 2 of them down in the QA room, and I piss them off all the time.
But that's just how you guys show your bromance.
Yeah.
So.
You know, he gets angry at me, I get angry at him.
And then you guys have a pillow fight.
I wouldn't go that far.
No.
It's a manly version, so it's a Brillo fight. We fight with Brillo pads.
Oh.
Yeah.
Way to spin it. I like it.
Very rough on the skin.
See, what are you buying that tile for? There's nothing on there.
Gotta work it somehow. Our audio is so clear now.
Are we better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Don't stop talking. Like, keep talking so we know the audio works.
So you want to tell us what to do now?
Yes.
We're the personalities here, okay?
I'm
The
sorry.
But we're
gremlins.
IT.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but we're pulling switches and pushing buttons and things.
Yeah,
You're
but
not
you-
even doing it. You're catching Pokemon on your phone while we're sitting here doing all this work. Don't tell me what I'm.
It's
I'm
called
doing
testing
things.
network bandwidth.
Whatever.
You're
You're trying
telling
to catch
you're
the
telling this
Pikachus
guy
and the-
some things about testing?
Uh-oh.
Excuse me. How dare you?
QA versus IT. Tech support's just gonna sit here and laugh their ass
I have
off.
tested
guys have
things
fun
you
with
would
that.
not believe.
Oh.
You can only test because you can turn the computer on.
Oh.
That's.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement?
I mean, if it's not turning on, then it's not. It's just a paperweight.
We have the power to make it turn on or not turn on.
From a distance, using your mind powers. I understand there are networks that you can set up where you can turn machines on and off from a distance. I get that.
I'm just gonna slide on right past all this here. It's none of my business. Just
Starting beef.
Kermit the Frog sip my tea.
None of my business.
None of my business.
Declare war? No. Be friendly.
Listen, as long as they don't want to declare a war on you, we're all right.
Oh, this guy wants to give me some aluminum? Yeah. Not
Have
gonna
we
use it.
found a source of coal yet?
No.
Who has the coal?
Buenos Aires has some coal.
No, I'm talking about the regular civs.
France has some coal. They have a bunch of coal, actually.
Why don't you set up some trade with them? I mean, unless
I
we
don't
don't
think
need
they've.
coal.
I don't think they've mined it yet. Oh wait, they do.
See?
Let's see. What do you want for this?
What?
I'll do it. I don't need
What?
iron. I don't need iron or horses. We are past the age of horses and iron. That way we can buy factories and ideology.
Fair enough.
Communism all the way. Ideology.
What else did you have for us for facts this week?
Facts this week. Well,
Scratch that. Have you been watching, what is it, Stranger Things?
I have not been watching Stranger Things. I've heard some very good things about it though.
It's so good.
So it's like a 1980s mystery kind of show.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's set in the 1980s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so good. And Winona Ryder is just doing all the things with it. It's so funny, like when you get to an age where Winona Ryder, who was in Beetlejuice when I was a kid,
Mhm.
that shows my age a little bit. and then now she's playing a mom
Mm.
to like, you know, a late age teenager,
Sure.
and but so good, so good. Very weird sci-fi, suspensey, whatever.
Cool.
If those are words, but I'm making it up. It's totally fine.
Let's do more research agreements. Why not? I got the cash.
The coal medal goes to France.
Yeah, France. 100-meter coal.
Do they get? Yeah. Do they?
Coal.
Oh wow.
Coal.
Are we in modern?
I think we are.
We made it. Well,
Yep,
that was the.
we're in the modern era.
wow. Fantastic.
Research plastics at some point.
We don't need to know any
You
biology.
haven't been wiped out yet either, so.
I know, it's almost like I've done this
Why do you say
before.
that with such shock and awe?
I mean,
You really just had no faith in us.
none, but very little.
Thanks.
The bedside manner in our IT department leaves something to be desired. They're very cold and callous. They have no faith in us and the rest of our departments.
Send IT an email, they just don't respond.
Nothing. I get nothing. I
Just-
asked for
That's not
two.
true. We'll just send you like GIFs and things. Just like.
Yeah, just like a picture of like a
Memes.
frowny,
Right.
like, frowny face.
No, I asked for 2 AA batteries yesterday. 6 hours later, it's
Wow.
like, it's on order. And I was like, we have like
Just came back with
tens of thousands, arguably actually like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of, you know, PC, Mac, you know, VR stuff.
resources
like,
at our disposal, but,
Yeah,
you know,
and then
$12 for a pack of
No, I just
AA batteries.
just regular. Yeah, I didn't need any fun, fancy whatevers. Nothing. 5 hours later, I'm like, I could have walked to the Walgreens, bro. But whatever, it's fine. Everything's fixed now.
All right, let's ask the chat. What freedom, order, autocracy?
All right, sound off, chat. Let us know. Which ideology are we gonna go ahead and pick?
Personally, I like order a lot of the time, but considering we've already had 2 civs take it.
Oh my
We
God,
don't
is
get
that the Philip DeFranco sports shirt?
Yeah, yes, it is.
It is.
Sports. Our team is the best team. Better
Order.
than the other team.
Check Dark says order. We have 1 vote for freedom.
We get a free tenant if we go freedom. So
We go free tenant. Yeah, we're gonna go free tenant. Okay, we got order and freedom. All right, you want to flip a coin, or are we?
I'm just gonna go order.
We're gonna go order.
I like order. It's the strongest.
Yeah.
Strongest for
I mean,
production.
That was the first one that got yelled out, so I like it.
Thank you, Check Dark.
Yeah, check Dark, Double Dog, and Kyloren 03. Kylo Ren.
Order.
Kylo Ren.
Order all the way.
I'm gonna go ahead and mess that all up.
Order's just code for communism.
Freedom.
Oh, I got more. Yeah, they smoke man.
International games. What happened?
Well, like, it started, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to, like, place even third to get anything from that, so
Aww.
what was the point?
And you
I
said
I can use those turns to improve the infrastructure of my nation instead of competing in frivolous games.
well, in real life, Tuvalu, you said they placed what? 23rd or something like that.
21st.
That's
In
in
the-
that's in the world.
They ranked 21st in the men's 100 meter. I don't know.
Heat, so not necessarily world ranking then.
No, there were 3 heats. They finished 7th in the 3rd heat. And then the top performers in those 3 heats went on to actually like do the medaling race.
Oh.
So Tuvalu
Too
didn't.
bad.
Well, they didn't actually get to compete for
No.
a medal at all. But I mean, they
Tuvalu wasn't meddling.
considering there was
Like those crazy kids. And what the hell is it called now? I can't.
Stranger
Scooby-Doo.
Things.
No, Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
We shouldn't have meddled.
Ah.
Did it?
Oh yes.
Nobody.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those
Thank
meddling
you.
kids.
kidding.
I've shaved my head recently, so you can't see the gray hairs, but they're in there. They are in there.
Well, we're closing in on all of the tiles in our nation being worked.
Like I said, at this point, we should just go ahead and start taking over other Sims.
I could start building up a military. At least take out a couple of city-states, maybe.
Well, your culture, you're just working culture tiles now, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
Y'all are pissed.
What is going on
People
there?
are so mad. You're making pretty good money, but everybody's angry. Isn't that the way it goes, though? People like have like these wonderful careers or whatever, but then they hate their lives.
Right, Seth?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, like the gremlins in IT that are just angry.
Seth just
So
just
angry.
yells at us all the time.
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
I hate
Does it make it all better?
It does.
Well,
It does.
Then
Most of it. Well, on tech support it does. But yeah, when QA just tries to complain about something and then they're like, have you tried restarting it? And then they finally restart it. You're like, really, guys? You should know better. Yeah, I'm talking to you, QA. Geoff.
For the most part, you know, turning it off, turning back on, and again, when some of the issues we have, they ain't gonna fly. You having fun on your phone there, Seth?
yeah, I'm just deleting emails right now.
Oh, is that,
It's not all that
so this
fun.
is really taking a lot of priority. You know, we're giving pure gold to the internet right here, and you're just sorting through your emails.
It's work email. I gotta keep it all nice and clean and tidy. So.
Oh, so this is just a
Oh,
job
you're
to
just. You could just wait till tomorrow to respond like you do with me when I request AA batteries for the wireless remote that I needed.
you. Oh, okay. Our unhappiness got to such a point where barbarian spawns. That's great.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah. If your
If your
unhappiness,
people are miserable, then
if they're unhappy enough, they will spawn dissidents, and France is actually contributing and killing some barbarians in my territory.
Aw, thanks, France.
Thanks. Even though they do have some aircraft stationed fairly close to my capital, that's a little concerning.
Oh, they're luring you into a false sense of security, and then they're gonna hand you your ass.
Maybe a little bit.
Can you like buy an opera house or something? Can we like somewhere so that you can
No.
or
We do not have
like a zoo, like
Yeah.
give your people
I'm
some,
building
like,
them.
some llamas to pet so that they could be a little bit happier.
Oh, you know what?
Or, like,
You know what's probably causing my unrest is ideology.
Oh, did you pick the wrong ideology?
No. Well, my public opinion, the desire for new ideology. Yeah, that's what's killing me.
Then pick a new one.
I'm gonna stick with order. I'm gonna shoulder
What
this.
about freedom?
I'm gonna shoulder this unhappiness.
I thought order won, didn't it?
Order did win,
Yeah.
so I gotta do what they want, man. Do it for the stream.
So just having your people go ahead and riot in the streets
Yep.
is helping with the viewership, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what, that works.
People want to see blood. Whoa. Lots of people declaring war on Washington.
Oh.
For a little guy. Yeah.
Why is Civ 5 the strategy game?
The strategy game?
Yeah.
Who's asking that?
Double Dog 17750 wants to know, why is Civilization 5 the strategy game?
Like capitals the?
Yes.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's the definitive sort of strategy game. How would you
Well, I mean, it's strategy over the course of the entirety of human history.
It's true. Yeah, and it comes from a pretty solid.
This guy's trying to take away my
series.
whales. It's one of my
Aw.
luxury resources.
Damn it, Germany.
You know, I'm
What's
just,
wrong with Wales?
I don't know. They got a problem with whales. Oh, okay. Here is a historical fun fact for you.
Mm.
If a whale, like a dead whale, washes up in England, the head of the whale belongs to the king, and the tail of the whale belongs to the queen. Because the head is the trophy of the animal, and then the tail, back in like the Renaissance era, you could use the really thin, long bones of the whale's tail to make corsets. So it was given to the queen so she could have a corset.
I don't know if I want to see the Queen of England in a corset.
Well, not. That was like hundreds of years ago, so not the current queen. I don't think she would rock a corset.
She's pretty brittle. She's up there in age. So
she's
I don't
getting
know
up
if
there.
We could throw a corset on her.
I mean, we could try. I don't think she'd let it fly.
I don't know. When I think corset, I think like like sort of burlesque, sort of sexy, whatever. And neither of those things. I mean, she's an eloquent, elegant woman. Now, but
Yeah,
as far as like sex symbol.
Yeah, don't really see her.
Sex symbol isn't one of the words I would use for that.
Not to insult the Queen of England. Although America is number one.
Number one.
Do you think Civ 6 is going to unseat Civ 5 as the strategy game? Too soon to tell.
Yeah.
I think 6 months post launch. I think after it goes.
I mean, there's
the world.
by
I'm
what-
sure the
by-
Civ fanatics will let us know what they think.
By what 2K and Firaxis have been showing, I mean, it seems to be a very in-depth game, and hopefully the Civ community likes it.
Yeah, I mean, the Civ series in and of itself always has like a pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Like, people still are like rocking the heck out of like Civ 3, Civ 4.
Oh yeah, people. Yeah, we will.
Beyond Earth is a big hit, and I think that everybody just kind of has like, I think the Civ sort of layout in and of itself, but then like when you have like the specifics and like some people didn't like Civ 5 because they changed as far as like
Sure.
what is it putting what do they call it, stacking units.
Mhm.
They don't allow for that, and so they changed a little bit of stuff between Civ 4 and Civ 5, and so we'll see how those changes work out between Civ 5 and Civ 6 and how people react to it, because you'll still have people that are like, I don't like Civ 5, I still play Civ 3, and more power to them, people just kind of have like a different sense. It's like the Call of Duty series.
Yeah.
Like some people still swear by like Call of Duty 4 multiplayer or Call of Duty 1 multiplayer. Even though it's obviously like, a decade old or whatever. So you kind of have different
I mean, sometimes it's not about the like the way the game looks. It's like how the game feels to the player as they
exactly.
play.
And people just kind of like eat that up.
Oh yeah.
And then they just follow it for, a decade or two. Just can't
That's
let go.
all. No.
Sometimes it's just really hard to let go. And you don't have to.
Yeah.
Switch between them. It's totally fine.
Be who you want to be.
Yeah, own it.
Gaming community.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, some people are like, are in love with the latest and greatest, and some people just love to stick to the classics. I think it's all personal preference.
I mean, we'll still get tech support tickets that are people playing marathon games of Civ 5.
Oh yeah.
And they have to make sure they buy every single tile and put a road on every single tile, and they just don't want to give it up.
No, they rickroll it. Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you down.
Wow, you've been practicing that. That was a really good
Yeah, rickroll.
rickroll. Will you do Linux games ever again?
Oh yeah.
That's a
I mean, we recently released the Layers of Fear DLC on Linux.
mm-hmm.
Linux is still very much so a part of our
Yeah.
catalog of.
We're not the only Linux people, but yeah, we've worked on stuff recently. So I'm not to say that we're never ever going to do it ever again.
I think recently Blair said we're always working on getting new titles that have multiple SKUs associated with them, just so we can reach as many communities as we can.
Mhm. Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not completely out of the question, but I don't know. As far as like they do all the contracts and the publishing and the and the rights and doing all that fun stuff. I just smile, nod, and then I find out on Facebook what we're doing next
Yep.
from our PR guys.
Yep.
They're like, "Oh, we're doing that game? That sounds awesome. Cool." So I pretty much find out when
Yeah, all that
people do.
all that stuff is way above
Yeah, all the
my pay grade.
handshakes and the contracts and all that other fun stuff, that's somebody else's deal. So I'm like, "Oh, Aspire just tweeted, we're doing this."
Would you be interested in a trade agreement?
Yes, I would. 7 gold
Yeah,
turn.
how much for that wig? That's what I'm saying.
Sweet wig.
Just give up all your whales for that wig.
Yeah, see, now we're
Just the
running,
tail for her though.
we're-
Just the tail.
yeah, we're running into a problem here because I'm just about to research plastics, which gives me infantry and stuff. This guy, France, has mobile SAM turrets, so that's a little down the road here. I think it's
So you're
yeah.
so are you
he's already got
insinuating?
rocketry. He's a little bit ahead, and we actually just fell behind.
Cramp style. Thanks for bringing it back. Poop moat.
Hashtag poop mode.
Yeah. God, we should have made that like the secret word, like Pee-wee's Playhouse, and like every time somebody says poop moat, everybody just loses their freaking mind. Like, ah! That's awesome. In case you missed it last week, poop moat. We were talking about back in the days when they would have moats, and the privies or the toilets in the castles would empty out into the moat.
Yeah.
So that
Provides an extra layer of defense.
yeah, layer
You
of
get,
defense.
you get wounded soldiers from the enemy side falling into your moat.
They get into your poop moat, and then
gets all infected.
they get infected, and they can't
It's all
they
gross.
can't fight so much anymore because they have poop in their wounds, in
Yeah.
the cuts there. Anyways, poop moat.
Hashtag poop
So yeah,
mode.
thanks for bringing that back.
Hashtag
Good
toilet
reminder.
murders.
So glad we got to cover that all over again.
Yeah, you get to relive it.
You sound so enthusiastic.
Listen, I didn't even know you were still paying attention. Aren't you supposed to be like checking your email or your blog or your vlog or whatever?
Posting to your cat forums.
I thought it was Pokemon Go. I thought that's what I was. No?
Hey man, I'm sure you have multiple things that you're doing right now that you don't care about this stream.
The fountain on the first floor, between our building and building 2,
Is also a poop mode.
is a gym.
Yeah.
Is a Pokemon gym apparently.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of the ladies who was on the 4th floor was like, I'm catching them, or like I'm training mine over here at the fountain.
I'm catching the Digimon.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, girl, do you? I'm not exactly sure how they work. I haven't touched the Pokemon Go's yet. And I say yet because I know it's gonna happen.
What's
I'm just a late bloomer when it comes to games. I like to like wait till like all the bugs are worked out and then hop in like 3 to 6 months down the line.
it's a
Because that whole like I'm first thing, and then like everything crashes, and then there's ads to everything, and
I
then
was gonna say, you wait till weapons are nerfed, right?
thank you exactly.
Like actual changes to the game.
Yeah, like I like for like this stuff to be ironed out because I don't really like to you hop in like so soon, and
yeah. You don't want it to lower your KD ratio, you know.
I just can't run into it. Here, like so part of the plan when you release your games on Good Old Games if the Windows version is already there. Knights of the Republic 1 and 2.
No comment? I don't know.
Yeah, we are. Do we keep in touch with Feral? Yeah.
I mean, they're our biggest competitor, and
Yeah.
they're a great company.
Well, like, yeah, they have like
We'll have,
their whole niche in their catalogs, and we have ours. So, but yeah, we are looking into.
Well, it's a cat and mouse game between the two companies.
Mhm. We're looking into doing a multiplayer Twitch with them at some point. It's just that, like, because we're busy trying to get games out on both ends, so we have a hard time trying to set aside time to do that. And plus, they're out in England, right?
Yeah.
So time difference.
There is a time difference.
And you've already insulted their queen, so there's that. We can't undo
Well,
that.
I mean, that's
Dude.
just going to provide fire
No.
for the inevitable conflict.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're laughing their butts off about our government too, so it's whatever. It's an even playing field. That's all I'm gonna say about politics here now. All right, if you're just tuning in, you can win a Steam code for Civ 5, the complete edition. Just participate in the chat. Use the keyword Tuvalu, which is the capital of our Polynesian civilization right now. And stick around until the end, and the winners will be messaged directly on Twitch. What we're doing is the Olympic Underdog Challenge. And see the settings. We're playing as Polynesia. Any victory condition, deity difficulty, quick speed, normal size, which is 8 civs, and the Olympic World Map, which is a mod that you can get from the Steam Community Workshop section of Steam. Why are we deleting them?
Because we've used them up. We've explored all we can with them.
Okay. And also the Olympic Underdog Challenge is kind of made it up because Tuvalu is the least represented country in our current Olympic Games.
Only had one guy show up.
Yeah, one guy, and he's running for his life, for his country. And we're playing against the 7 civs that we're playing against are the most represented countries in our Olympic Games.
And we're on deity difficulty.
You always have to drop that in. You're like, look at how hard I'm working. It's like, we get it, you're working. This is still considered work.
I just want to clarify the
you get
reason
to step away
why
from testing for 2 hours.
the reason why
that
I
you
am
can-
losing badly is because we are on deity difficulty. If this was on normal,
You just want to blame it on that.
I'd be
That's
crushing
fine.
it.
Just blame it on that. Blame it on the difficulty.
Yeah. It's a reasonable thing to blame it on.
And we're back in last place. Thank you.
Well,
If you're just tuning in,
well,
Jeff is sucking
Okay.
at life.
I
And
get
at his
it.
job.
all right. Well, it doesn't matter because, Napoleon is already building rocket boosters to go into space.
Naturally.
Only in
You
Civ.
think he's gonna? You
Space
think he's
victory?
gonna be done with the science victory?
Oh, yeah. That's what the AI forum is working for.
Well, no, I'm saying but you think that France is gonna be the one to launch it out?
Well,
Looks like
Let me,
Washington is trying to get in there. Who's at war? Maybe is there any way for us to start some crap with them? Between them so that they're
everyone's at war with Washington. Everyone's at war with Washington.
Do we have spies? Have we even gotten to that?
Yeah, we've
that far?
got some spies.
What are we doing with them?
Well,
Let's get in there and mess with Napoleon's science. Let's go steal
Sure.
some. Let's go rob some French people.
Paris.
In the game, people. In the game. I don't condone ever.
The robbing.
Diplomat, spy, friend, foe. Who gives a
Whoa.
who cares? Let's just see. I almost tried. I tried.
How's your email? Huh?
I've been really doing well with the
You
swearing
really,
today.
really clearing out your inbox?
Has anybody else noticed? See, nobody gives me any love when I don't cuss a whole lot. Well, anytime I say like the brown word or drop an F-bomb, everybody's on my case.
Come on. Come on, folks. Denouncing? Well,
It's probably because you were talking all that smack about our STDs.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, England.
Wrong.
I apologize to the nation of England.
Napoleon building
I think it's
space
Great
rockets
Britain.
is historical fact. This is true.
England is a nation.
Wow.
I thought Great Britain and the UK were a collective, and then England was the actual like country.
That's probably right.
Play
I couldn't very
X83.
much
Can
be
you
wrong.
explain why Bioshock Infinite was done by virtual programming for Linux and not by you? I think it was a scheduling conflict. I don't think we had time to do it because of other projects that we had in our queue. And then with contract stuff, that's really kind of a, yeah, it's done by those guys in the different offices that get paid more than we do. So,
I'm just a QA guy. I don't know.
yeah, they smile and nod. They give us stuff. They put stuff in front of us, and they're like, "Hey, we're launching this, or we're releasing that," and I'm like, "Cool." But I think it was a scheduling conflict.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because we, obviously we did Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel Linux and
Civ 5.
Civ 5 and Beyond Earth, and
Yep.
so I think it was just scheduling. I think we had
Too much on our plate.
yeah. I think and then like people think gaming like it's all like all the companies are the same size, and Aspire's relatively small, so I don't as far as like having like 5,000 QA testers, that's not the case, unfortunately. So, which is good. We like to keep things small and cozy, but I think it was a scheduling thing. Well, they did a great job over there, VP.
This guy's
with
got
it, so.
27 coal. What?
Why don't you steal it from him?
Well, for one thing, he's got an aircraft carrier with a nuclear bomb right next to my capital, so I'm gonna try and keep this guy as
So you think
cool
he's
as
you think
possible.
he's ready to start war? You think that's
Well,
what's
I
gonna
mean,
happen
it's
here?
just it's not a great sign. That
You think we're about to-
Cracked there.
Yeah, I know. Like,
just,
like you were about to ask like the
You
head cheerleader like to the prom. You were like, hi.
well,
I don't know.
when you get somebody.
Hi. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, if you got somebody with a nuclear bomb right outside your house, you kind of want to make sure that guy's feeling like there's no aggression coming
No,
his way.
I hear you. Peel some feed him some peeled grapes right now.
Yeah.
And rub his feet.
Yeah,
Like, hey Napoleon, you tall guy on that horse.
yeah. You're so
Tall and powerful.
He could compete in the Olympics right now because he is just like he could be a basketball player. Like he's very tall,
I like it.
even
France
though
is probably one of the top medal.
Who's that?
France right now.
Are they doing well with the medals?
I mean, I don't know, but I would assume they're top 10 or something.
Well, you're the one who
Let
has
me-
your
let me,
phone
uh,
open. How about you just Google it?
Yeah.
He's sitting there twiddling with his phone. He's just like, well, I wonder about. They have Google as an app. You can look up all that information.
Yeah.
You're looking at me, and I have to sit here and look at the Twitch chat feed. So I can't just go all willy nilly opening different apps and such.
yeah,
on
Seth,
this
we're
iPad.
working here, okay? How's your email?
If you guys are looking into a good MMO, Vindictus is the number one in my opinion.
Vindictus.
Sweet.
Get
I've
on
never
it.
Played it.
Get on it, marketing.
Yeah, I'm have to go ahead and grab that. Especially if it's on sale. Like they have a lot of those like Labor Day weekend, back to school sales coming up soon. So I'm sure Lord only knows PR, marketing's probably gonna have some stuff on sale on the Aspire catalog. And I'm sure just Steam in and of itself is gonna have
Sure.
all the things on the sale. Which I love that because
For the record,
buying it on full price is just not an option. Or in this case, you can go ahead and win it for free win Civ 5 complete for free if you participate in chat and then type in Tuvalu into the chat, and we're gonna pick out Tuvalu. Move the cursor out of the way. They can't see. They can't even spell. They're gonna see. They can't. Just type in Tuvalu, and then we'll randomly draw a lucky winner to win Civ 5 complete with Civ 5 base game and all of the DLCs for free. So you don't have to worry about a sale. You just get it for free.
Looks like Napoleon.
And if you already have it, since you're tuning in, you might already have it. You can go ahead and give it to a friend who you would like to
or a family member.
compete with. Yeah, friend or family. That's a new word. It's not really new.
I would actually say Civ 5 is actually a pretty good game to
compete with.
Just like introduce like your parents or something.
Yeah, it is definitely like a sort of family friendly. Even like kids play it because like you actually do learn some interesting stuff on it.
This guy, France is a maniac. He's sending his spaceship parts through my territory.
Where's his capital?
Over there.
Where is he sending them? Where were they built?
I guess that city.
Round. Oh, isn't that the city that he was just like,
Yeah.
hey, stop coming up on my turf, and you're like, actually, that's my turf.
Yeah.
Like, what do you?
Pooping cities right
He's
next
just
to me.
like, get out of my way, get out, and you're like, dude, that has nothing to do with me. Top 7 favorite Aspire games in no particular order: Command and Conquer Deluxe, Battlefield 1942 Deluxe, Return to Kefka Wolfenstein, Doom 3, Civ 5, Call of Duty 2, 007 Nightfire. Dude, Ryan Pauly, you are going way back, and I appreciate that. Every once in a while, I still get like some support requests for some of the older stuff, and I love it. I like whenever possible. Like I said, I don't know what they do behind closed doors with the shaking hands and the contracts with some of the projects that we do, but when we do like revamps, re-releases of like older titles and we update them, it's so exciting to like watch the customers in the community kind of like, oh my god, this is back, this is awesome, kind of a deal. Command and Conquer was a big one with that. Doom 3 was huge with that.
People love the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, because I mean, like, yeah, you get all these new games every year that, you know, keep on getting released, and then, but every once in a while, like an oldie but goodie.
Just clear war me.
Oh, damn it, Queen of England.
Oh boy.
Oh, shh.
Well.
Tonga's dead. Can you ask him to help you? Because he's right there, and he knows things. Ask friends for help. England's gonna kill us. Look at them. But he has, like, bigger technology because she has Lancers and stuff, and he has, like, nuclear things.
Well, she also has battleships, so...
I know, but he has nuclear things. And that can sink her battleship.
I can ask.
Ask.
Oh, no, not demand.
Discuss.
Shall we declare war against Elizabeth? Nope. Okay. Alright.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Well, we might have another declare war on Elizabeth. What do you want for this?
Accept.
That
Done.
can work. That will work. Let's see if he uses his old nuclear warhead.
We might lose Tonga, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Between Canterbury and what the hell's up north of us?
It's,
You might just want to give up Tonga.
well, I'm gonna make her work for it. Arsenal.
You're gonna make us broke, and look at how miserable we are. And now we're broke and miserable, like in real life.
Oh. It's kind of sad. Die.
Did they just repack the ID clients for Mac, or was it own work?
Let's have our friend
Okay.
France do that.
Double Dog 17750 has won the giveaway. We just did our first win for the Civ 5 complete.
Yeah.
Code, and we're gonna go ahead and private message you. We're also gonna be doing one more giveaway at the very end of the stream. So as you could stick around and just type in the keyword into chat, Tuvalu, and then you can be picked at random, like our lucky double dog 17750. Yeah, for the repack the ID clients for Mac, or was it own work, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Doom 3 Quake 4, Quake Wars, that is a dev and QA question, and I really don't know.
What was the question?
Did they repack the ID clients for Mac, or was it own work?
I would not know the answer to that.
You're saying like as far as the porting process?
Well, when it comes to actually porting games from PC to Mac, I know that we just take the code base for PC and then we just rewrite the things that don't work.
So that they're
Over.
compatible with Mac.
Yeah.
So we don't just wrap it or anything like that. We actually do natively import it, if that's what you're asking.
We go in and we actually actively change the code to make sure it will work.
Right. Double Dog 17750. Will it expire? No, the Steam key that you'll receive, it doesn't expire ever. You can go ahead and activate that through Steam whenever works. So if you're like giving it away to a friend, or you want to like gift it for a friend later, there is no expiration for it.
Oh boy.
Are you still trying to hold on?
Yeah.
Hold on to Tonga. Hold
That,
on for one more day.
That guy might die.
You're totally gonna die. But is Napoleon helping you at all, or?
He sent an aircraft carrier up there, I saw, but oof. Yeah, Tonga. Oh wow, we're going crazy.
Wait, who's? Tonga is starving. Oh no, it's dying. Tonga's not starving; it's dying.
Yeah. Well, at least kill a unit.
Wait, who's that? Is that a city-state over there with the pirate ship?
Pirate ship? Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a city-state.
Are they on our side or their side?
I think they're on France's side. Let me look. Yeah. They're allied
Okay,
with
sweet,
France.
yay. Well,
So
at
they
least maybe
should,
maybe Samoa has a chance then.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
It's deity, folks. I'm just gonna clarify one more time. We're on deity.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
You're earning your keep
Yeah.
here.
See,
I
they
get it.
took Tonga.
Oh. They took all our horses. We don't have any horses.
We're out of horses.
We're actually losing we're losing horses.
Might be able to take Tonga back.
I wouldn't even bother. Look at you. Just hold on to what you have.
You gotta rage against the machine.
Well, I mean, if France was like helping you out a little bit more, you probably have a chance. But they like threw out like one privateer. They were like, yeah, here you go. So I don't think it was really that sincere.
Well, I'm hoping they take that nuclear warhead up to. Okay, yeah. My one unit that was up there that got killed.
I told you to back off, but no. What's France doing over there? Are they gonna help you out or what?
He's dragging his feet with his SS booster there. I don't know what's going on.
Samoa's firing upon an enemy. What are we looking at? Okay, gotcha.
Let's see. What do you want? Negotiate peace? No time for peace. Okay.
You shouldn't have talked about her
Well-
syphilis then.
Well,
See, now she's all mad.
to be fair, I mean the
We
whole.
were talking about how she peed in her hair to dye it.
No, yeah.
Urine
we did-
changes.
Yeah.
Urine dyes the hair.
Yeah. Using
Come
it for
on.
bleach. Yeah. Well, my one last ditch effort might be
Do
build
we
a
have to
nuke.
re-enter the contest for the next giveaway, or if we entered the first one, will that suffice?
Well, you have
It
that.
doesn't hurt to type in Tuvalu
Yeah.
again. Archmage 24601.
Now, if you won the last time, then you're just
yeah,
you're
then
kind of
you
being
can't,
you're
don't
being
be
unfair.
greedy with it.
But yeah, if you
Double
entered in last time, you can definitely enter in this time again.
Yeah, go ahead
but
and
just
doesn't
just
hurt.
make sure you type in.
You can't spam though, like 4 in a row.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go ahead and type in Tuvalu, and that'll just ensure that you're
A
entered.
fun little mini game you can play with yourself is let every once in a while just work it into your chat conversation. Man,
Exactly.
Man, I love the country of Tuvalu.
Mm-hmm.
Man, did you guys hear that the major exports of Tuvalu are fish and coconuts?
I'm gonna go make a sandwich. I'll be right back. Tuvalu.
Yeah. See, I like what you did there.
You see?
It's like working it in as like
Punny.
Toodaloo, but
Punny, dropping the puns.
I'll support Protestantism. I don't care. Whatever France wants, they're kind of my backup here.
Yeah, it's like you're like the nerdy wimpy kid, and then like you befriend like the giant, like beastly kid.
Just like in real life.
School, so you're like,
Oh, Japan declared war on me.
why Japan? I thought we were friends.
France declared war
Oh
on me.
my God, we're dead.
Oh boy.
Let's drop the mic. Wow,
The,
that's just
The odds were against us, folks.
So,
we were friends with everybody, and then everybody was just like, suck
no
it.
medal?
Huh?
No medal?
No medal.
No top 3 podium position?
No.
I'm an emotional
No.
eater. I need to. I'll keep the can down here so it's not on the
Well,
desk.
I mean,
I'm just-
we were the underdogs in this situation. It didn't mean we were going
Come on,
to win
keep
it.
fighting.
I'm trying.
Obviously not. Even has declared war on us. What the hell's an
It's a city-state.
I understand that, but like, where the hell are they even? Like, we're right there. England's right there, and Napoleon's right there, but like, Japan's starting to try, like, starting some crap, like, from all the way out
on the other
west.
side of the map over here.
Mhm. Yeah. Like, nobody was even talking to you, Japan.
Oh, now she wants peace.
Oh, now
that
you wanna make-
everyone's declared war on me. Oh, and she wants my other country. My other cities.
Can you get rid of that? Yeah.
That will do. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. You get.
Well,
keep some of
it's gonna be taken anyway. So
But not from her.
yeah.
She's already taken our Tonga. Poor Tonga.
Watch your Tonga.
There's some good people in there. Mm-hmm. Wasn't that like in the 90s or around the millennium? Cisco released the Tonga song.
See what you did
The
there.
Thong song, get it?
I see what you did there.
Alright, I got nothing. I'm just still baffled that like everybody's just like, hey, look at those guys over there minding their own business.
Yep.
Let's rob them
Yep.
and take everything. Again, if you enter the keyword Tuvalu, which is about to die,
Just enter in my tears.
mm-hmm.
Not the words my tears, just my actual physical tears. You have to collect them.
Don't ruin that wireless Bluetooth keyboard though.
Yeah.
With your
I'll,
tears.
I'll try not
It's
to.
not waterproof. It's not tear-proof.
That's it, folks. We're done.
Aw, look at you still trying though. You should have built the military better.
I should have.
I want to get Civ 5 for my girlfriend. She's just starting to play, but can only do it on my computer. I bet they don't have this kind of problem in Tuvalu. Well done, Jave285. Well done indeed.
Capital lost. Okay.
Well, that's good.
Wow.
You can save money instead of like buying the game for it. You can buy her some flowers.
It's captured by the city-state.
Because you could possibly win the Steam Cape.
Fantastic.
Because the Spire Plays cares about your relationship. So, are we dead? Oh, we still have Honolulu.
We still have Honolulu.
Bless its little heart.
Oh boy.
Can we try to talk to Napoleon and be like, hey, dog, I thought we were friends?
Well, we still have Japan.
Yeah, but Japan's over there. They're not so much a threat.
Sure. Let's.
You know what I mean? Like, let's talk about this.
Nope.
You've already taken everything. You took our keyword city, Napoleon.
Why?
Never happy. We said you were tall on that horse, and we lied, you bastard.
I just asked you to declare war on England, not me.
Damn, my girlfriend heard the flowers suggestion. Sorry. Chicks take flowers. I don't know.
Huh?
Oh, Honolulu. Just whatever you do, don't play her on deity,
Yeah. Don't let
because
her.
that'll cause a breakup. I think
Let her
I think
build
that will
up to
cause
deity.
some tension in
Let
the
her,
relationship.
let her build up.
Mm-hmm.
Advise her to build up. You know.
I'm gonna move. All right,
You don't
just-
let her do anything. She is a proud,
You
confident
want some
woman.
nut mix?
I will have some nutmegs.
Emotional eat with me here. So I don't feel like such a sad fatty right now, and we're dying. It's all happening so fast. We were friends. We were friends with France. Backstabbing a little midget on that horse. Sorry,
Whoa.
little person. We can't say midget.
Whoa.
Damn it!
Whoa.
I only like swore twice here, and I was politically incorrect at least 5
That's
or
it.
6 times.
We're
but
done.
Still. Why didn't you ask Germany for help?
You want to start Montezuma?
Montezuma?
Yeah, that's what.
All right. Well, Tuvalu, we did our best. Sorry if we represented your country in that way.
Love it that you're playing Polynesia, by the way, one of my faves.
It's a great civilization. You start off with the ability to embark.
Good guy, 20K. Too soon. Maybe Napoleon wants to enter the drawing. Get it? Because he won Tuvalu. Bastard. Too soon.
Let's do Prince. We're gonna lower it down. You know, after a long run, you have you're not supposed to just immediately stop a run. So we're just gonna do another lap, just on on slower speed. Really just take it nice and slow. Let's reset these guys.
Are we doing randoms?
Yeah, we're just doing. I mean, is that what they want us to do, Mr. IT Man? Just
Give
go
people
for
what
it.
They want.
Just go for
It
it.
says it on the chat thingy, isn't it?
Okay.
Being the underdog isn't easy. Neither is pimpin'. Pimpin' ain't easy either.
I've heard that.
Mm.
You know.
Uh-huh. Neither
So,
is
so straight.
pimpin'. Pimpin' ain't easy.
I believe that was
Keeping it 100.
the late great Benjamin Franklin that said that.
Well, if you saw it on the internet, that means it's true, right?
Montezuma.
So why Montezuma specifically?
So he can cut off people's heads and roll them down the stairs.
Is that what he does?
Oh yeah. So how they would.
You're the historian. You're the in-house historian.
That's
So
how
you
they would
tell me.
sacrifice people to the gods.
Really?
Well, one of the ways they would do that. The other way is they would take a sacrificial knife and they'd.
Way to go,
Cut people's heart.
Jave285. Put in Polynesia so you can conquer Tuvalu as revenge. Montezuma's revenge. I think that maybe is that what they were actually playing on, or is that just did that just happen?
Maybe. We got some.
DT is hard anyway. So
We got some jokers
the
down
AI
there, and
gets insane bonuses. They're up like you said 5 techs, right?
Yep.
They have 5 techs at
Yeah.
the start of the game
The-
while you're still like trying to walk.
writhing
You're
around.
still crawling and they're like sprinting.
Yeah.
So it is kind of unfair.
It's like asking a toddler to run 100 meters
Mm-hmm.
next to Usain Bolt,
Mm-hmm.
fastest man alive.
What if it's a prodigy? You know, okay.
You obviously don't have children. they're sitting like they're at the starting line eating their toes, and you're talking about like, well, what if it's no, they don't. None of them
We
start
learned
off
we
that
learned
smart.
today that Mr. Hagen here thinks that a toddler could defeat Usain Bolt as long as
Guys.
he's a child prodigy.
Yeah.
Not to factor in like the
Most of the time that applies to their brains.
Anatomical,
like the leg length
Right.
or
A lot of times that applies to their intelligence, not so much their like actual capability.
and last time I checked a world map, we're in America, where you have to earn that. You have to work hard. You have to get that experience.
Well, I don't know about that.
In
There's a lot of
lane ability, that's part of it. But you gotta work hard. You gotta really go out there. You gotta thank your team.
Are you running for office or
You
something?
gotta thank
Can
your
you stop?
family.
You sound like
We did a really great job out there.
Bob Dole had a stroke. Will you stop, please? I'm not sure.
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. Most people don't even know who that is. It's funny.
Before my time, actually.
The specs for your PC. We're actually playing on a Mac today.
Well, no, in fact, we actually are a Mac, mostly Mac company. We do Linux ports as well, and some PC ports, and because of Layers of Fear, console ports.
Yeah, we're doing some micropub as well.
We're really diversifying our portfolio.
Mhm. But our base bread and butter
Mac.
for a while with Mac, yeah.
Gotta love it.
We're exploring different stuff right now, which is turning out really well. But yeah, so we're on 10.11, right? 10.11.6 or 10.11.5?
10.11.6, I believe, is the most recent Mac OS.
Yeah.
Of course, 10.12 is going to be coming out here pretty soon. Look out, folks.
Have they dropped an ETA about that?
I don't think
The
so.
folks over at Apple.
Well, they
September, probably.
yeah, they probably
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
Oh man. Love it, but from a tech support standpoint, it does cause like a lot of
Oh yeah.
fun stuff. That's why we typically try to tell people, hey, don't mess with beta versions, and just try to hold off. Again, this is why I typically will not go into playing a game until 3 or 6 months into it, because brand new off the shelf stuff rarely runs as smooth as a developer wants it to.
Of course, except for Aspire products, because they work great when we release them, right?
Well, that's because we have the best QA team in any.
Oh.
That's
That's very nice.
Except for Jeff. Except for
He's-
Jeff.
with the
That's
Yeah.
why we have
exception.
Jeff
I'm
here
sorry.
playing games instead
I am
of
just-
testing stuff.
I am
We're
just
just
a- I'm a garbage
who's
fire
not
when it
doing
comes to
anything
testing.
in
I am
QA
sorry.
right now? Who can we just dispose of? We don't really need for a few. And then there's this guy.
Well, it's because I get my testing out just in one go. I just sit down for a good hour and a half, and
Mhm.
I test it all.
You're a focuser.
Yep. And
I
then
like it.
the rest of the day, it's just smooth sailing.
You're like, yeah, I'll just play Civ 5 now.
Yeah.
Just gonna hang out.
Jeff, you're not assigned to that product. Okay.
What difficulty are you on?
Just Prince. Just the
Okay.
starting
Oh, I
regular
miss
difficult.
Prince. Anyways, sorry, I get really easily.
Rest in peace.
Just kinda, Aspire QA has been great in my experience. Archmage, are you dating one of the QA testers? Because nobody speaks highly about those guys ever.
Hey. All right. I'm feeling really attacked right now.
Is Archmage 24601 someone's mom? Is that?
It had to be
Come on.
Art-
Which QA kid and which QA tester?
Archmage. If you actually are someone's mom, you're a pretty cool mom because you have a Twitch account named Archmage.
I'm gonna assume that their son or daughter, depending on the tester, set it up for them. I was just just press this button
Press
here,
the button.
and then you can type.
Montezuma. Montezuma is another civilization that is built off of murder.
Gustavus Adolphus. Anything on Sweden? Any tidbits? Any dirt?
I don't remember anything about. He's got a sweet beard. That's one thing I know. I do know one thing about
Denmark has
Harold Bluetooth. He is actually based off of the real guy Harold Bluetooth, and Bluetooth technology, like the little Bluetooth symbol, the weird like squiggly
Yeah.
line, that is based off of Nordic runes.
Really?
Yeah. And the reason why Bluetooth is like it's
The name
about
for
it's about technologies communicating with each other, and Bluetooth when he was the ruler of the Vikings was really good at helping his people establish communications with each other. So devices communicating with each other, Bluetooth communication between devices, that's where you get it from.
Well, if I've learned anything, it's anytime there's somebody with a cool beard in a room, I make sure I listen to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, that guy has an awesome beard. Let's hear him out. Let's hear what he has to say.
That's why no one listens to me, no one listens to Seth.
Aww.
No beards.
Why
You
is
guys-
it some Swedes get the beard and others don't?
Do you guys can you grow facial hair?
I can grow it.
Okay, all right. I didn't know
Yeah.
because like sometimes people can't like
Well, I
grow facial hair and like there's like a whole.
I shaved this morning to look somewhat presentable for the internet.
Well, that's good. That's a good idea.
I already told you, man.
No family in Aspire, just thanking the people who do the thankless job. Aw, thanks, Archmage.
I listen to y'all, even if you don't have beards.
Oh, thank you.
Mostly not him though.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Aw,
Good
that's
beard.
our head.
We just got
head gremlin.
confirmation I am listened to at some point.
Aw,
I like how you had to walk
new
around.
idea. I need to get
Yeah,
my mom
because
on here.
You wanna know why?
Truth.
He was listening.
No way. This Bluetooth ruined knowledge is gold. Good for pub quizzes. Thanks, Jade.
Yeah, I think.
We came up with a lot of random knowledge last week.
Yeah.
So, I think there's a link on the Twitch page that you're watching that has last week's stream on it, so you can see that. There's some good highlights of weird random pub quiz type info on there. Hashtag poop mode.
Hashtag poop mode. Hashtag toilet murders.
Toilet murders.
I think we can get that trending. I think that
Yeah.
could happen.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
think
see why
that'll
not.
really take off?
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, you said that last week, and you also
Did
said
we
that.
populate
You also
Twitter
said.
with that? I don't
You also
think
said
so.
that Russ hasn't. I don't do the Twitter things.
Oh,
I mean, it was crazy. I saw like the Pope retweeted it. It was like a whole thing. Got you with that one, didn't I? Okay. I'm gonna pop a city right there.
Right by the barbarians?
Oh yeah.
That's very. I don't know. It's a little
Just
scary.
Well,
By the
I
way,
got
how long are we going
a.
for today. I think we're gonna shoot for 2 hours.
Yeah,
I think, right?
I believe that was the
Agreement.
time
Yeah.
frame we were going for.
Granted, you died.
I did.
So
I would've-
you spun up a.
You know, if the roles were reversed, my inbox would be clear on my phone, and then you would have died like hours ago. Is that
That's
the
just
kind of
rude,
shade you
guys.
want me to throw at you there,
Ooh,
Seth?
they're throwing shade. And here
Is
I
that
am.
is that the
without
is that the
any orders
metagame
on
we're
this.
playing? Yeah. See, I'm
So
right
now
next to
he's
the
ignoring you completely.
Yeah. See, barbarian
Catching
encampment.
up on some
It's gone.
chat.
Now he's catching up on chat. Like, see that?
Yeah. You're chatting with your friends. Go on AOL Instant Messenger and
Yes.
No, he's responding
Talk
to some OK Cupid
talk
messages.
about your what jelly shoes and slap bracelets.
Wow, way to bring it back. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done indeed.
I submit.
See, and on Prince, you're at the top of your game here.
Yeah.
You're number one.
And I got my natural wonder here. So
Where's your natural wonder?
right there.
Oh, there you are.
King Solomon's Mine, which I don't know if I would call that natural, considering it's a mine, but
Why do you have to ruin it? Why do you have to ruin it with facts?
well, facts are important.
Hey, Thomas 93. Thank you, Aspire, for your great Linux ports. Well,
Well,
thank
thank
you.
you.
For appreciating our
Little-
Linux porting.
You little sweetie pie.
That's adorable. That's very warm and welcoming. It's a lot of love.
Ooh, I'm gonna make Copenhagen real mad, but I don't care.
What are you gonna do to Copenhagen?
I'm gonna plant a city right there.
Oh, you want to get those gems?
Oh yeah, gems, wine, deer. I'm gonna get it all.
Now you're gonna piss off the guy with the cool beard.
I don't care.
How do you pronounce the name of the capital city?
Copenhagen?
Not Bluetooth. Yours. Montezuma.
Tenochtitlan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The other one?
I don't know about that one.
Haha! Stumped him. Only took. Let's see. Collectively, how long have we been playing the game? 3.5 hours. Yeah. 3.5 hours to stump you on how to pronounce things. Whew.
You got there eventually.
How are you?
I'll recommend putting a city. Okay. No,
Where are you gonna put it?
right there.
Oh.
See, instead of 5, if you build farmland along rivers, it gives you a +1 food.
Oh.
So, plus that tile isn't that great for starting off. If I plant it right here, I get an extra food.
Oh, gotcha.
So, it's a little choice.
Surprised he hasn't come in there yet. Your Bluetooth guy. I mean, like,
He's
Hey, so can you just go ahead and stop settling
you
near
don't-
me?
you don't
That'd
gotta-
be great. Yeah.
that little guy.
If
You don't,
you
you
wouldn't
don't want to
mind.
worry about that little guy.
Dude, he's the Viking king.
Well, I am.
The Viking.
Huh?
Huh?
Eh? Seth,
Viking. He just shakes his head.
checking your
He
email
just
still.
shakes his head. Like, just shakes his head at everybody.
What do we have to do to get you interested, Seth?
Start winning.
I already am. I'm at the top of the leaderboard, dude.
TOT
Fair.
weekend. TOT
Is it?
weekend. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Your second city?
Ah. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Jave285. That makes sense. I have no idea. I'm like, really bad with that.
Well, you know. See, I've settled too close to him.
FTW. I love me some Linux game ports, especially on my optimized Gen 2 installation with around 9,000 games running extremely well. Nice.
Whoa.
That's awesome. Smooth sailing right there.
What GPU you got running there? Guy.
Torpit FTW. What's your GPU? Just returned home from holiday on Tuvalu just to play some more awesome Aspire Linux ports.
Nice.
Wow, you're just laying it on there. Gosh, I mean, just laying it on there, not even subtle about it. I like it. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Beautiful. Let's see.
And if you're wondering, your third city is pronounced Tuvalu. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, J.
Who said that? Okay.
What is the third one?
This guy.
Is the T silent? Is the L silent? What's silent?
I don't
What can
know.
we say? What can
I
we not
don't
say?
know. These are ancient Aztec names. I don't know.
Talalgo. Taletalaco.
Hello. Lol. JK. Raffle.
Didn't even know Tuvalu exists, LOL. Thanks, Thomas. 93. It's a little too soon.
Well,
We're still a little sensitive about it.
it no longer exists because it was wiped off the map
Yeah, because...
by the French.
No, because France was two-faced about the whole damn thing. They're all like, yo, what up, Rotato Chip? And you're all like, hey, man, what's going on? And then... whoosh,
I am a little disappointed
just
that
come in there and just...
that they didn't
take
nuke
it
us.
all out.
I wish they would have nuked us.
Why would you want to be nuked?
Because, I mean, it's getting nuked.
Fair enough. But in all honesty, we didn't have that strong of an army, so they could have came in there with, like,
Yeah.
a rolling pin
Yeah.
and, like, a baseball bat
Just
and
kinda-
just been like, Get out.
Smacked
It's
us
ours
around a
now.
little bit.
And we would have been like, whatevs. Hashtag Poopaloo. Thank you. Yes.
Hashtag Poopaloo.
Hashtag Poopaloo. I think, yeah. If we get that trending on Twitter, I'll buy the winner a sandwich and an Aspire t-shirt.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. And that'll come out of my own pocket. Like, this isn't even like a Aspire sanctioned thing, although I probably will be taking one of the t-shirts from there. Anyways, it's my favorite second holiday destination. Tuvalu.
I think when
Rising Sun Tzu. Hey, I bet the Tuvalu wiki page is getting a lot more traffic today than usual. More than likely, that's awesome. If you want to know about Tuvalu, check the Tuvalu tourism article on Wikipedia. Thomas 593. Neither did we until last week. Quick perusal of the Olympic delegation list indicates that they have a single athlete.
Mhm.
Love that potato chip. That's from Geico. That's like a Geico commercial thing.
What's up, potato chip?
Yeah, Brotato chip. And what was the other one? Protein shake.
Yeah, Brosif.
Brosif. Yeah, there's like all these different ones. And I actually call my like actual like biological brother Brotato chip and stuff when we talk. Yeah,
Well,
it's
that's
like
just
it's a
good
Geico
family
commercial.
bonding.
Yeah. And it's like this like guy and he's like working out and every time they cut back to him he just gets more and more swole. It's a pretty great commercial and I'm not a fan of commercials. See, Joffos, I would mention it, but I've already purchased your port of Civ 5. Joffos, even if you like ping in the Tuvalu thing, you can still gift it. You can gift it. That's always fun. Let's see, my GPU is a GTX 980. I'm not entirely sure.
Nice.
You've asked for it, but I think it's what you were asking, right?
Yes.
Yes, the GPU or the CPU?
GPU.
Yeah, GPU. That's a pretty diesel card there.
Yeah.
More family or a random stranger, but surely you have a friend or someone you can get the good guy to 20k beat us to it. Yeah, you don't have to like have bought it. You can. Reddit's big into random acts of kindness, right? Talatago.
Taco.
Talatala. The words. I think he's trying to help us with our third
yeah.
our third city.
Yeah.
The name of it.
I'm just hungry. I want tacos.
I just want a taco. What's the food truck downstairs deal?
It was a lobster roll.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
They have pretty good lobster rolls down there.
Yep.
It's super expensive because it's lobster.
Well, we're also in the dead center of Texas, so importing lobster is kind of a.
It's so weird to me that it's an import here. I grew up in New England, and so like you just cross the street and you're just like all the seafood. There's actually growing up they had a seafood place where like they had a claw game.
Oof.
The claw game where you can like pick up like a stuffed animal, but no, it's a lobster. You can pick it up. And they cook
Like
it
an
for
actual
you.
like a live lobster.
Mm-hmm. It's like a
Ooh.
lobster tank like you would see at the grocery store, but then like you go ahead and you put your money in and it'll just be like, rah. And then sometimes you would catch it and that little bastard with its little tail will just like start flipping around and it drops and then you're like, oh, all your melted butter dreams are just die with it. It's sad. If you're a vegan, just joining us, I'm sorry. Sorry, that's delayed. Just rename it to Double Dog 17750. I think a 750 Ti should get new board drivers real soon. Oh. Tempting, but the others were probably more deserving. In case you're a Linux gamer, LOL. Or no Windows.
Windows.
I'm just reading off the conversation that these folks are having.
Heck yeah. Get some gold. Buy up Lake Victoria. This is another like really good start for whatever reason.
Are we still doing the Olympic map?
No. This is just
A random.
I think this is just a random map.
Okay, sweet.
But I got 2 natural wonders again. 6 production over here, 6 food over here.
And yet you're broke. You're losing money, and you have the saddest people.
Well,
How do you manage this?
well,
How?
in
Like, 'cause
Q
you're not
in
even-
QA this is what we call the pit. You rapidly plant out a bunch of cities. You get your gold down a little bit. You get your happiness down a little bit, and then once you have established all of your cities, then you start just rapidly filling up as many cities like tiles and stuff as you can to get your infrastructure up. And then once you get all your production, all your food going, then you can buy whatever you want or build whatever you want as fast as you want. So you can get your happiness to skyrocket.
So you're saying this is like the calm before the storm?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I'm
This
picking up
is
what you're
just
throwing down.
the entry point to
I'm picking up what you're
a
throwing down. I
utopian
like it.
empire.
I wasn't lying. My girlfriend signed up to Steam last night to buy Civ 5 when I told her she needed Brave New World and all the other DLC. She said it was a little expensive, so free code would be amazing. Are melted butter dreams a common thing? Yes. When you grow up on the East Coast, yes, it is. 2 Natty Wonders. Two. Two Natty
Not
Lights.
just one, two.
Good luck for the next Steam code then. Of course, we'll highly recommend just buying the complete edition if you don't. It's way cheaper than buying everything individually. Also, if you're not in a hurry, the game will sees relatively frequent sales, often as much as 75% off. Yeah, so, you know, we're going to be coming into the end of the stream, like the last 15, 20 minutes of it. So, you know, it's your last chance if you want to go ahead and try to enter in to win Civ 5 complete, with all the bells and whistles, the DLCs, Brave New World, Gods and Kings, and all the other content, leaders, scenarios, etc. Just go ahead and type in Tuvalu. I know there's it's actually a country, but our last game we died. If you're just tuning in.
A little irrelevant.
So it's irrelevant now, but we tried, and it was on Deity. Jeff
tried.
wants us to remind.
I
Jeff needs to
just
remind
really-
us that we were
really
playing on
just-
Deity.
You know, bold that, underline it.
And then France was a bit two-faced with their gameplay,
Yeah.
as they were
They're
like
my
false
friends.
security. Hey, buddy,
I gave them
how's
horses.
it going?
I
How
gave
are
them.
ya?
I gave
How
them
are you?
iron.
And then punch in the head.
How
And
dare
then they
they?
take your wallet, and they took our Tuvalu, and so now we're starting over our game as Montezuma.
Montezuma.
As revenge. As
So
revenge
angry.
for what happened. So participate in the chat, use the keyword Tuvalu, and then stick around until the end, and we'll be messaging the winners directly on Twitch. What about Rising Sunsu? What about Mac App Store codes? They're a little trickier to get, for us to get and then give out, and then there's expirations to the codes and stuff, so it's just a lot easier for us to do Steam key giveaways. I know some people are anti-Steam and some people are anti-Mac app, but it's just basically people. It's not anti-anything. I think people just have a preference really for what kind of gaming style they're into, whatever platforms they're comfortable with, and distribution methods that they're comfortable with. So we try to please everybody, but overall it is a lot trickier with giveaways for Mac App Store codes because of the expirations and stuff like that, and we're limited to those.
Plus, I mean, if we're being fully honest, Steam does have a bit of a larger community. Though we, obviously, we as a Mac company love our Mac app users.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I mean, one of the biggest points is that with the Steam, there is a multiplayer option. The cross-platform multiplayer is pretty big deal for a lot of folks. I typically don't like multiplayer. I play single player everything. So, but like I said, everybody, it floats different boats.
Yeah,
So we just try to have a little bit of variety for everyone. Make sure everybody gets as happy as possible with it.
Pyramids, what's up?
Look at all that bling we're working over there, huh?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Does she have herpes too? I'm Queen of Portugal. Have we met? You seem familiar, or maybe not. Does she have Alzheimer's? Why are they playing her off like that?
Well, I mean, it's our first time meeting.
I know what she's like. Do
We're
I know
both-
you? Maybe I do. I
we're
don't
both
know.
we're both affluent leaders. You know, I am from South America, and
But
I
isn't your
sometimes
leader have like a loincloth? She wouldn't remember a dude with a loincloth?
well, you know,
And
sometimes
like a
you
headdress?
sometimes you have many
Like,
acquaintances.
have I met you before? Do you meet a lot of like loincloth headdress people? What country was the greased up guy?
Greased up guy? Oh,
Oh, the Olympics.
yeah, in the
Mhm.
Olympics.
From like
Congo?
Congo?
It was
No, it wasn't-
Tonga?
No, Tonga. Yeah, yeah.
Is it Tonga?
Wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
just
like
like
that.
just swole, built, and greasy.
Very greasy.
Greasy. Like a bucket of chicken greasy. Yummy.
Just took a bottle of olive oil.
Mhm. Yeah, right before they were like, come on out. We could probably get you a Mac App Store code if you heads up that it will be just for the base game. There's no way for us to get access to all the IAPs for free. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So our, the Civ 5 Complete Steam Key gives you all the bells and whistles.
Mhm.
We can't give DLCs out for the App Store version, so you would just get the base game. So, I mean, that's just totally fine. Civ 5 base is great, but just to kind of add a little spice and a little variety and everything like that, it's fun to have a lot of the DLCs into
Yeah.
it. So you'd have to buy that separately if we gave you the Mac App Store version.
Mhm. Though really, with the expansions that we do have in Civ 5, I mean, it's a radically different game from base game to Gods and Kings to
Yeah.
Brave New World. And if you have all three, you just have a huge amount of different options that you can choose from on how
Yeah,
you,
when you
how
have,
you
like,
want to
the-
play.
And when you have the DLCs, when you have all the packs from the Complete Edition in there, you can go ahead and activate and deactivate them within the DLC menu at the main menu. So you don't have to always play with Gods and Kings. You don't always have to play with Brave New World and all of that stuff. You can just play base if you just feel like a vanilla day.
Mm-hmm.
You just want a base game situation, so you can mix it up.
Oof, wine. Everybody loves a little bit of wine.
I like a nice vintage box of wine.
A nice Franzia.
Yeah. And then when you get to that tipping point, it's just a special feeling.
Gotta tip the box.
Dang, you need to call for backup, bro.
Ah, he's fine. I'm gonna get him out of there.
Okay. That sounds like. Oh.
See, if I had spawned up here, a good pantheon would have been desert folklore.
Dude, every episode you want
Marshall.
to bring that up.
I'm not gonna let it go.
Way to hold a grudge, Marshall. Does look for.
It's very sad that he died, but
If you're a beginner, I recommend playing
Intellectually.
vanilla. Then when you get bored, play Gods and Kings, then play Brave New World last. You'll get way more mileage out of the game and keep it fresh.
it's a good strategy.
I like it. That's a good solid technique to have. Cause yeah, you don't want to get like, kind of bored of like the leaders or like, the different strategies of it.
Just to let you know, though, if you do that, you can't do that with active save files that you have going on because it's going to be locked to the specific content you have unlocked at the time.
Right.
So if you have a base game, save game going on, and then you
Hey Daniel RR. Sorry, real quick. He just wants to know how to enter the giveaway. Just go ahead and type in Tuvalu into the chat.
Yep.
And then at the end of the stream, we're gonna go ahead and pick a random winner, and we'll message you directly. Because it's a Steam key. You would you can use it for Mac, PC, or Linux. So it's not exclusively just because we're playing the Mac version doesn't mean that it's exclusive to that. So you can give it away to a PC friend or family member, so that they can play against you or whatever. All right, Tuvalu. We already have one winner. Final winner will be picked in about 10 minutes. Tuvalu. There we go. Yeah. So just type in Tuvalu and then we'll randomly pick out. Yeah. There you go. Thanks, Daniel RROO. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Say it again.
I don't remember what I was talking about.
Oh, the saves with the Gods
Yeah,
and
if-
Kings
if,
and Brave New World.
Yeah, if you have a base game save, and you want to turn on Gods and Kings halfway through, you're gonna have to start off a new save, just because when you start a game, it locks in the content you have unlocked initially. So
Yeah, so the
just-
save isn't going to recognize what the hell game you're playing
Yeah,
to
just-
load in because
just-
it doesn't have the content.
be forewarned if you're going to roll through each iteration of the game through base game, Gods and Kings, and Brave New World. Just
Well, I think that's the best way to keep it like fun and fresh is like just start a brand new game
Sure.
with different content.
sure.
Like with Brave New World, it's got a lot more say like the different leaders obviously.
Yeah, it's got different leaders.
Um, And a lot of
They-
it has to do with your culture
Uh-huh.
too. So
And
they
they-
add a
they,
lot of culture and
they-
tourism to it.
Yeah, they changed a lot of stuff between base game and Gods and Kings, where in base game, to get a cultural victory, you had to fill out each of these cultural
Mhm.
sections, and then eventually you'd be able to build a wonder that would win the game for you. In Gods and Kings, they implemented it where you have like tourism, so it's based off of this point system that they accumulates over time, and if you have more tourism towards someone else than they have culture, then you'll become culturally dominant over them. So it changes
Is there
up
a
a lot
hotkey
of.
to bring up the strategic view that you have up right now? Is it F5?
It's one of the F keys. Yeah. Many
For strategic view.
strategic view. Oh,
I think it's
F10.
okay. Function F10. Oh, if you have a Mac keyboard.
Yeah.
'Cause
You
we're
have to
playing
hold
on-
down
we're
the
playing on
FN.
an iMac right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could press F10. But with a shortcut iMac keyboard, it'd be Function F10 to bring up the strategic view. What are the dots on the places you move? When you're moving
these yield
tiles?
icons. These.
I think they might be talking about the movement. So like, select a unit.
It's like these.
Yeah, I think those dots. Is that what? I don't know if that's
Well,
what they're talking about.
the number dots indicate like how many turns it's going to take to get that far.
Right. Mhm.
So 3 indicates I have to have 3 turns to be able to get to that point.
Right. Double Dog. I know what you mean. Once you get the hang of Linux, though, you would despise Microsoft and them spying on users. There's a whole lot of conspiracy going on in this chat
Mhm.
right now, and that's.
Pretty awesome.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what?
I've been
I'm not gonna-
I've been
yeah.
known to wear a tinfoil hat from time to time.
It's true. I've
That's
seen
nice,
it.
just to keep the rain off your head.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
I mean, it's a little disheartening for the other QA testers, but it feels really nice on the noggin.
Is it cooling?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
aluminum is actually a very good heat sink. Just gets all the the heat coming off. It's great.
It brings out your eyes, so that helps.
Yeah, it just really makes them pop.
Aluminum helps out your eyes. As a beginner, I prefer playing vanilla to get into all without the complexity of the later DLCs. I played loads of games before I switched to Gods and Kings. Nice.
Yeah, Gods and Kings also implemented religion, which is another layer of complexity of the game.
Oh, what are the colored dots on the map now?
The colored dots, those are yield icons. So those
Those are yield icons.
each individual tile has a indication on what I'll be harvesting from the tile. So like this farm here, if I didn't have the farm on it, I would just be getting 1 food a turn or 2 food a turn from this tile. But if I were to build a farm into this tile, it would add +1 food. So when I have one of my guys here harvesting that tile, like these guys right here, they're getting 2 food and 1 culture for working that tile every turn. So if I move this guy over here, I'm only getting 18 instead of getting 19, which move over. Yeah, 19. So it's just it's an indication on what yields I'm getting for that tile, so I as a player know what's going on in my game. That's why I like to play with yield icons on.
So fancy. Again, why you're playing and not me. Jeez. So I think strategic view was the wrong thing. I see at the bottom menu where you guys are overlaid on the game. We found various resources. I need to figure out how to turn those on. Gotcha. So around the mini map on the lower right corner.
It's just a little symbol that looks like a scroll. And it gives you a bunch of different things you can turn on. You can turn it on and off the hex grid.
Turn the honeycomb thing on or
Yeah.
off.
Yield icons.
How much production, how much food.
Yeah, resource icons.
Where your bison are at, where your diamonds are at, where your wine is at. And your
if you want to get really fancy with it too, you can turn on like where your trade routes are going, so you can see.
Yes, this little faint line, so you can see where your camel is moving to.
Yeah. Oh, Boston.
Well, after 4 years of Civ, that would have saved me a lot of squinting. Sorry.
It's alright, man. We all need to learn things from time to time.
Yeah, because honestly, like I started with this company when I think Civ 4 Complete and Colonization were coming out. So like it took me a while to like kind of get used to the layouts and the strategy and like how the sort of shortcuts kind of happen and everything like that, implementing those. So yeah, I couldn't, and that's where they're, when you work here, that's what they kind of teach you and you kind of adopt that. But it's just playing like as a regular consumer or a regular game player, kind of learning all that is just kind of hardcore.
Well,
really?
Yep. I told you I was gonna make him angry.
Are we gonna die?
No, we're not gonna die.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Are you fighting Boston too?
No.
Wait,
He just settled very aggressively, and that's all.
who's fighting Boston?
No one is. Oh, that's barbarians.
Oh, okay. I was like, somebody's trying to hurt them because their green.
Yeah.
Their health.
Their health
green
bar
thing is
went
happening.
down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Please don't press lies in the chat as it is annoying. Oh. Well, after 4 years of Civ, that would have been sorry, dude. Except for IT, we all know. Tell some. It took me ages to realize I could quickly see other Civ's resources using the Diplo screen instead of visiting individually animations and all to see their deal screen. My computer's so slow. Well, strategic view is really good for that.
Yep.
But I think it's time to wrap things up, get a little saves going on, and thanks all you guys for tuning in. What we're gonna be doing a randomized selection for the Civ Complete giveaway, and thanks for watching us have Tuvalu taken down. Like just Tuvalu went away really fast because Napoleon is a two-faced, backstabbing little punk.
Man.
But everyone else
And,
declared war on you too, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a
Well,
combination
they
of.
well, because he was like pretending to be our friend.
Yeah.
That's what hurts the most. Is like we already knew that like Queen Elizabeth was like super shady, but he was all like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Want to go for like a beer?" And you're all like, "What's up, Napoleon?" And then he's just like, "Haha!" And he's just like prison stabs you.
Yep.
Like everybody else we kind of knew, like we weren't good with. So that's what hurts the most is the betrayal. Anyways, so that's it for our stream, and so tune in next week. I think we might be continuing the Olympics situation, but I think since it's over, we're probably gonna switch to something else. But check us out on Facebook, Twitter. And the game guide launch screen, that little thing that shows up and says full screen or whatever, and it tells you all the sales and deals and all the Aspire news that you can handle and register all your games and stuff, and they'll be able to hook you up with whatever. Daniel RROO has won the giveaway. Invite your friends. More giveaways, more games to come. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next week. Same time, same place, Thursday, 1 p.m. Central Time. This is Lucy and
This is Jeff.
And Aspire Plays. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Thank you.
Just as it has always been, when our memories of the ancient world fade into twilight, a new era dawns to fill the void, an unfamiliar path with a pulse of its own, a tempo not dictated by the labor of men, but accelerated by the rhythm of machines, launching the world into an age of bold innovation. From this cauldron of steel and sweat, a vision of prosperity emerged. Harnessing the untold power of the elements, turning night into day. Creating new designs that brought the world stage to the masses. And providing an experience that many had never imagined. The advent of mechanized warfare brought devastation like none the world had ever seen. Providing a window of opportunity for some to dictate conformity as regimes spread their ideologies with a heavy hand. Inciting the world to the brink of war. And yet, some chose a different path, and through their vision brought unique perspectives to the world. As singular proponents of free thinking remained, striving for peace in their endeavors to unlock the secrets of the universe. Some of which would fill our hearts with fear and regret. And as this progress unfolds, the finite nature of our world becomes clear. Our survival, the survival of all the world's peoples, depends on our ability to coexist in peace. But this peace is tenuous. Although mankind will always look onward, yearning for more, searching for new boundaries, only to break through them, with the understanding that this world is one in which we all share, comes the responsibility of knowing that the decisions you make today will have a lasting impact on the generations of tomorrow.